Welcome back to College Football Now. I am James Yoder, joined by Vince Young, legendary Texas Longhorn quarterback, 2005 national champion, joining here on the eve of the national championship game between Clemson and Alabama. Vince, let's just start off talking about that game. Give me your takeaway on both these teams, what you're looking forward to in the matchup.
Well, I mean, I'm an underdog, so I'm going with Clemson right now. But at the same time, I have a really good relationship with Jalen Hurts.
Yep.
He's from a Texas guy, and just happy about the situation that he's been through and the things that we've been talking about behind the scenes. I told him to stay ready, be prepared.
Yep.
And the big game that he had to come in and finish out and to win that game against Georgia, and just to see that story, how it developed into a really big story for him. I'm proud of him as well for that, but staying ready. And then Clemson, Mr. Wilkins, Christian Wilkins, I've been with him for the last couple of weeks at a lot of award shows because he has been up for a lot of awards lately, and have the opportunity to build a relationship with him as well. A smart kid, beautiful smile, says everything right in the right way. So, just happy for those two guys. But, again, like I said, I'm an underdog. Like I was in USC game, a bunch of games, and I really like Clemson this game.
Let's talk about the quarterbacks here. Just think about how things have changed since when you were in college. You redshirted, then you split time as a redshirt freshman, got the starting nod in 04 and 05, and you and Matt Leinart were the guys in college football for those 2 seasons. How about that kind of deal? You think about, you guys were in your 3rd and 4th years there, and I think Leinart was in his 4th, 5th year. And so you think about now, we got Tua as a sophomore and Trevor Lawrence as a freshman. How has quarterback development changed in the past 10, 15 years since you were playing, where these guys can come in and be in the national title game freshman year?
Well, I can honestly say it goes back to the high school coaches.
Yep.
From 7 on 7, they are really putting more emphasis on that of the game. And when I was coming up, we did a little bit of that, but the film room or the study time in the film room and going over the defenses and learning really what cover 2 is, cover 3 is, cover 4, and all these different things that we have to read at the quarterback position. I give respect to the high school coaches for doing that. And then when you get to the next level, on the college level, they really are a little bit more ahead than, some of us guys when we was younger. So, to see Trevor and to see Tua, to do the things that they're doing at a young age, I mean, it's phenomenal to watch. And it's also good for them for the next level, as well as, teaching the next young quarterback, what you have to do to be prepared to be ready for the next level as quarterback.
And some people clearly these guys, freshmen, sophomore quarterbacks, the odds that this game will be played again next year, I think, are pretty high. So it could be a situation we're looking back 10 years. And these guys, the new Vince Young and the next Matt Leinart, that kind of legendary matchup is what we're looking forward to today. So let's talk about Texas Longhorns. Big-time win over Georgia.
Yes.
What's your basic takeaway on where that program's at in their second year under Tom Herman?
Yeah, I mean, we've been growing for a long time, and we've been getting our butt whooped for a long time. But at the same time, you had to just stay and believe in what's going on. And, Coach Strong did a good job of preparing guys and getting really good football athletes there at Texas as well. And I hated to see him go. And then Tom Herman comes in with his structure, and he's been around Urban Meyers. He's been around Coach Brown. You can see the similarities of, the things that he brings to the table. And the main thing, what I love, that the chemistry, that the guys are having fun more. They getting to know each other as who you playing with and things like that. And you can see that on the football field, that they really care about each other a little bit more, and they enjoying the game. And Sam Ehlinger right now is playing outside his mind right now.
Oh, for sure.
And just the history of him, growing up in Austin, having an opportunity to start at the University of Texas that he's been going and watching for years, and the impact that he does for the team. He gets the guys going, he gets the guys playing, he has that little vibe, he's dancing and having fun, and those things help out a lot on a college level. So I'm excited about it, and I'm glad to see all the things are working pretty good for Coach Herman as well as the football team.
Yeah, we're putting together our top 25, our preseason top 25 for Tuesday after this one. These guys are trying to argue that Texas is number 3 going into next year. So is Texas back? Are we a top 5 team going forward?
I mean, I can honestly say we can be in the top 5 definitely, or top 10 definitely. I hate to put too much on us. I like for us to continue to do what we're doing, earn it, earn every bit of it. I know we won a big game against Georgia. I know we won the Sugar Bowl and things like that, but I'm always the guy that like to stay behind the scenes. I always like to be the underdog, So if it's, top 3, you know, I wouldn't try to put too much on my guys, but I like top 10, and then let them guys continue to kick butt through the season and work their way up that chart.
Yeah, so we're at NFL playoffs going on now. Vince, saw you a couple months back at a Cowboys-Titans game. You were rocking the Vince Young Titans jersey at that game. So talk to me about we got the picture up here. Our man Sean Abu, that's the mutual connection there on the screen. So how do you remain a fan of a team like that after you have been playing them in a long time? They drafted you, but does that become your team after you leave professional football and go on? Are you still a Titans fan in that regard?
Yeah. I mean, I just have a lot of history with the Titans. You know, not only just play for the guys. You know, Bud Adams, he's from Houston, and he always watched me as a kid, you know, knowing the history with him, you know, taking the team and going and moving to Nashville, and as well as, you know, his daughter, you know, she's a UT alum, you know, and then there's a lot of the people that's still there when I was there, from the equipment manager, from the, the team lady. I mean, it's just so much history there that I still enjoy, you know, watching the guys and then also being around the organization. And they really take care of us. They really do care about us. Yeah. And I appreciate every bit of that. And just the same thing with the Eagles. I support the Eagles. A lot of people are like, you're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to go to the Cowboys.
Yeah.
But I play for the Eagles, so I can't just say go Cowboys.
That makes sense. And so from your perspective, it's got to be, hey, you spent 4 years at Texas. Do you think about the pro teams in the same level? It's like, hey, they drafted me. This is almost like my college, like exactly. In the pros, like the same kind of thing. So joined by Vince Young here, college football now, national championship preview. Vince, we got to end it with one question. World championship eater Joey Chestnut joined us on the show. Asked him, he kind of put the debate to rest, but it's been a lot of conversation here at Audio Ave. Is a hot dog a sandwich? Yes or no? Your take?
No.
No?
I don't think so.
Okay. So it's been pretty consistent no, but if you go out there and look on the internet, there's a lot of people making an argument for yes, including our guy back here. So we'll have to Vince Young says a hot dog, not a sandwich. So the authority on it, Joey Chestnut agrees with you, Vince. So Vince Young joining us here at College Football Now, Clemson, Alabama, Monday night, Levi Stadium in the Bay Area. Vince, thanks so much for joining College Football Now.
No problem. Thanks for having me, guy.
Sure.
Good to see you.
You too.